Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You're chilling with your girl Patricia Ndlovu. Thank you so much for the love, for the support. It really means a lot. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and also show some love. Like, show some love, comment, be in the comment section for me to know you better and for you to know me better. If you want to actually have the direct access to me, you can hit me on Twitter and Instagram. I'm at Patricia Ndlovu_. I leave the details down below. Most people know that on my Instagram account, if you inbox me, obviously if you DM me, most definitely I'll respond. It might not be the same day, but most of the time it's like not even the same day, like few hours or minutes. Immediately when it pops, I'm like, okay, let me just check. Unless if on that particular day I'm like seriously busy, and yeah, I'm sleep. So yeah, like anyways, okay, so today we're going to be talking about how lockdown has affected me personally. I don't know about other people, and I won't speak about okay, I might touch on how it affected other people, but most how it affected me personally, right? So as most of you know that sorry, let me just put my phone on silent. My apologies on that. As most of you know that obviously I've got a business. I've got a catering and decor company, and as well I'm a pastry chef. I do like cakes, I do like desserts, I do have a whole lot of things. If you wanna check that out, you can check my Instagram page for that. It's Chef Patricia _. And obviously when the lockdown started, I was supposed to be like having a wedding cake that was supposed to deliver in like 2 weeks time. And I remember the lady called me, then she was like, you know what? I'm like, what? Then it was before the lockdown, actually. It was when they said that no certain amount of people are allowed in the venue, blah, 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 you know, weddings are supposed to be minimized to a certain number. So she called me, Untombi. She was like, girl, she called her venue to confirm like certain few details. They were like, oh, and we're about to call you. Unfortunately, we won't be the wedding will not happen because of the number of guests, and obviously the venue does not want to get into trouble with the law, so they have to cancel. Then she didn't mind. She was like, oh, so I'm calling you, please, I'm so sorry if you have started on my cake, but then I'm like, okay girl, I won't bake your cake like 2 weeks before. Yes, I had bought things, though certain few things were left out, but I had bought like few things for your wedding cakes, but I haven't started baking, so that's not a problem. She's like, okay, just put it on the hold. Then I was like, okay, bruh, it's fine. Then poof, lockdown, right? I was having like baby shower cakes. I was having like what you call this, birthday cakes. I was having a whole lot of orders, and this lady as well had an order for the mom and dad. Obviously she stays in Limpopo, and obviously they had to close like roads, and she was like, girl, please don't bake it anymore, because obviously I won't be able to come collect the cake, and I won't be able to make it for my mom's and dad's birthday. But obviously all of them, they were like, no, just keep the money. Then after the lockdown, and that was my actually that was, I was lucky though. But when I spoke to other obviously events people, they were like, no, obviously it's something that was not planned by you. It was unforeseen circumstances, so it's not your fault. It's not as if you're the one who's canceling, but unfortunately because of this corona virus, then sorry, things must be put on hold. Then I was like, okay, it's fine, cool, no problem. So people kept on calling, like, we want orders. Then I'm like, unfortunately I can't take orders, because obviously I have to buy my cake boards, boxes from the cake shops, and stuff. So I can't, they all closed. So obviously if it's like baking like smaller things that are not complex, I can, but having to buy fondant, I have to go to the cake shop to buy it. So cake shops are closed, so I can't. So I was, before the lockdown, I'll put the cake here. This guy like ordered, she's like, they stay 3 houses away from house. They like he ordered like 3 cakes for the son, for the daughter, and for the wife. So it's this week, next week, the other week. So I was like, unfortunately, because of the resources I have, I'll only be able to do 1. So I'll put the cake here for you to sit. Then I did it because it was fine. So, and he had paid already, so I had to refund him the money for the other 2 cakes. Imagine, like, just imagine refunding like a money for 2 cakes. That's a lot of money. And for the fact that it's lockdown, that means I'm pregnant, no income for me, right? So I was like, God, are you trying to test me? I'm pregnant, what's going on? So and then after that, there was a lady who ordered like a baby shower cake. She's from my church. So she was like, girl, though we're not going to be doing the baby shower anymore, but the cake we still need, because they just want to give her the cake and the presents. They're just going to drop them by. They're not going to sit. Then I'm like, okay. So somebody was like, then I asked this other lady, where can I get like cake boards? Because I don't have like cake boards. And she was like, no, go try West Park. Then I went to West Park. I tried certain West Parks, then I didn't find them. Then I finally got it at this other West Park. Then okay, coolies, I was like, girl, good thing we found it, because we were like, if we're not gonna find it, we're gonna just use anything we find in the house. It can be like a box, anything, then we're just gonna put the cake on. Yes, it might not be the same as the cake board, but just make something. Then was like, okay, I don't want my work has to be neat, my work has to be proper, you guys. I make sure that my cakes are proper. So yeah, so I was like, no. So then I got it, then I did the cake, then I delivered it like this past Saturday. You'll see the picture here, right? It was so pretty, right? So afterwards, then I was like, okay, but I don't have orders anymore. So I remember baking scones for my mom and sister. So I was like, no, let me, because obviously there's no bread anymore. Like they can't buy bread because there's no delivery, right, to their local spicer shops. So I baked like some scones and took them home. Then my sister posted. Then one of my sister's friends, they were like, they want to order. My sister was like, no, she bakes, but she's not selling scones and stuff. And then they were like, then my sister was like, people want to order. Then my mom was like, just take the orders, even though it's not cakes, because they're complex, but like scones and biscuits and muffins, you know, because you need that income. Then I was like, okay, because I need the income. Like, I have to. A reason being, it's because I know that there's like sort of like a funding, or I don't know what, a relief for like small businesses during this lockdown. But I don't know what's the definition of a small business when it comes to the country or when it comes to the president. Because small business, I don't think it's established business. I'm a small business, right? So when I saw the requirements for you to apply, I was like, you know what, they're making it so difficult that we're not going to even get that money. So people who are actually affected by the coronavirus, who are not getting any income, they're not going to get that money. So why bother? Like, why bother? Right? Because they want like registration documents. Okay, my businesses are registered. They want like text numbers. I've got a text number for one. For the other one, I don't have, right? And then they want the tax clearance. Where am I gonna get the tax clearance certificate at this time? I have to go to SARS. Where like they were quoting a whole lot of things. I'm like, I don't even have, so that means I'm not gonna get any relief from the government during this lockdown. So I'm just gonna be that pregnant small business owner person who's affected by this coronavirus, and unfortunately I'll not be able to do anything about it. So obviously to me, sorry, something, it's like in my eye. So to me, it will be that thing of me saying I just can't wait for this coronavirus to actually end, because it has affected me in such a way that I'm not getting any income, and obviously I've got like debts, I've got a life to live, I've got things to do, I've got, you know, I've got things to do. So I don't know if actually it was this small business this small business relief thing, it was made to actually make our lives easier, or actually to make them more difficult, to be like, you're not gonna even get this money. So yeah, that's how the coronavirus has affected me and my business. So I can't wait for it to end, because obviously I need to eat, my business needs to get going. I have to be able to feed this upcoming baby, and already I have another baby, so it's like 2 babies. I've got a bond to pay. I've got like other debts that it's a whole lot of debts if I were to list them, bruh. Nah. So yeah, so tell me what you think in the comment section. How has coronavirus affected you, and if you think like there's ways that actually people can use to actually help them in this lockdown, for them to be getting an income of some sort. And yeah, as well, I'm hoping for my YouTube channel to be monetized, like I've reached my 1,000 subscribers, I've reached my 4,000 watch hours. So now I'm waiting I'm still being reviewed, so I just can't wait for it to be done, so that at least I know that yeah, it's me and you, right? It has been me and you, but it's gonna be more of me and you. And yeah, I know that I was watching this other lady, she's from Dubai, Mimi J. Yes, you can check her channel out. Then she was like, she has been monetized as well, like this month or last month, sorry, in April. And she says it only took a week. I don't know if it's because she's in Dubai. Obviously YouTube South Africa and YouTube Dubai, it's not the same. So obviously mine, I think now it's more than a week. Actually it's like 6 days, 8 days now. So it's like a week and 1 day. So I'm hoping this second week I'll be monetized, or the other following week, then I'll do a video of how the struggle I went through for me to be actually here, and all the things that I tried to do for me to actually be here. And it was a lot of work, sweat, but it was all worth it, you know. So thank you so much. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have reached obviously my 1,000 and my 4,000 watch hours. So thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Love you guys. Stay safe, stay protected. Mwah.